Good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting is a multinational headquartered group based out Singapore. We are a multi-asset and multinational hedge fund. By multi-asset, we take positions in multiple asset classes of the globe. By multinational, we mean we covering various locations. But like I did repeat it many times, and I would continue to repeat all the times that we are a proprietary hedge fund. By proprietary, I mean no third party. I repeat, no third party can invest capital in our fund. Treasury Group is not taking or inviting any third party to invest capital in our funds. You know that effective 2018, on time to time basis, I am covering the startup story of the globe. It was me who challenged SoftBank in 2018 when the whole media was talking about SoftBank. At that given point of time, challenging SoftBank is just like saying that one day, challenging a very prominent company. And today in 2022, around 4 years from that time, you are completely aware that who was right at that point of time. Before I move further towards the policy bazaar, I would like to give you one small information that a payment company known as Stripe, STRIPE, one of the most famous payment companies we have. Today, they fired 1,100 people. Yes, you heard me very right. They fired 1,100 people. Guys, like I told you that this startup story, which actually standing on huge losses, a startup story which is standing on fake valuations, is now slowly coming to an end. 1,100 people is a very big amount. Please don't think it is 50 people, 60 people. It is 1,100 people. And you're also aware that I am a kind of person who actively download the annual reports, of course, which are available in the public domain. I never download, which are confidential in nature. I always download which is available on the websites. So I downloaded the annual report of Policy Bazaar, which is very much available on their website for the public use. I went to their website, downloaded the annual report effective financial year 19, which means I downloaded for 4 years, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. And when I downloaded the annual report, I went through the P&L, which is also known as income statement, and also the balance sheet, which is also known as, the position statement of the company. I'll separately talk about the balance sheet in my upcoming videos, because for that I am collating more information from the Google, because I wanted to check something about, rather I wanted to tally something which they mentioned in their balance sheet, but that component I will not discuss in this video. That component I am going to be discussing in my next video. But in this video, I would be covering about the P&L, which is income statement, basically how much revenue you earned and how much losses or the profit you had. But before I went to P&L, I would like to highlight two important points. Number one, Policy Bazaar is an insurance player, rather an insurance broker, you can say, or you can say it is a marketplace. Alternatively, where you can buy different insurance product at a relevant given point of time. The very surprising fact for me is that a company who never reported profits, at least from 2018, I can say, because previous to 2018, I have no information, no data, but we can say from 2018 onwards. Even after that, IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development, the regulator of insurance bodies, they hardly took any action against the Policy Bazaar. The story of phone pay is more or less same. When IRDAI not took any action, rather for phone pay it is more gruesome, in the sense like they are selling insurance policies. And I have severe disconnects that both Amir Khan and Alia Bhatt, they are saying there is no need of paperwork. You can have your insurance policy in 5 minutes. You mean to say that I can have my insurance policy in 5 minutes without having any paperwork? So what kind of business model you are up to? A loss making company, PhonePe, is currently selling the insurance in India, and all those who are buying the insurance of the PhonePe, they are actually buying the insurance of a loss making company, not a profit making company. And this defeats the purpose, because in insurance sector, how can a loss making company allowed, rather, got the license to sell the insurance products to the people? But anyways, in India anything can possible. Regarding Policy Bazaar, Akshay Kumar, a Bollywood star, is promoting the Policy Bazaar. In India, these Bollywood celebrities need no certificate, no examination, no knowledge, no experience, nothing. They can promote anything. The only thing required is the money. The beautiful example in this regard is the Ranveer Singh, the Deepika Padukone husband. This person at one given point of time was promoting condoms, then Colgate, toothbrush, crypto, pipes, Pepsodent, and now chips, if I'm not wrong. Nowadays he is promoting chips. Surprising fact is, at one point of time you was promoting condoms, right? I'm again saying condoms, and now you are promoting chips. And at one given point of time you promoted the crypto products openly in the public by saying crypto ही future है. And millions of investors in India, I'll tell you, millions of investors in India invested only because of a celebrity hype which is created by these crypto exchanges. And end result, crypto went down. Billions of dollars of losses to the crypto industry worldwide. Several thousand, rather millions of investors, lost. How can I forget Terracoin? How can I forget Shibu? There are n number of coins, those who hyped by these celebrities and the media, the end result. So Akshay Kumar technically promoting a loss making company, right? Because Akshay Kumar is he don't need any certificate, he don't need any exam, any knowledge, any expertise, any experience, nothing he require. The only thing he require and he actually holding is that he is Akshay Kumar. So this is all about the Policy Bazaar. The at the initial thing which I would like to discuss about the Policy Bazaar. Before we move to financials, I collated some information about the Policy Bazaar. Mr. CEO of the Policy Bazaar is saying that by financial year 24, Policy Bazaar become profitable company. What would happen into financial year 24 except the super lord, the almighty? No one is aware about that. But CEO is saying by financial year 24, Policy Bazaar would be profitable. It is as similar as, couple of years ago, Vijay Shekhar Sharma said that Paytm is having a very decent model and soon Paytm would be profitable. And what happened? That 44% of the FPI holding, 44% of the FPI holding is dumped. Foreign portfolio investors are quitting Paytm. The stock, which was at listed at 2150, is now approximately 600 rupees. Approximately 600 rupees. And millions of investors trust Paytm and invested their money. And now this Policy Bazaar CEO is saying that Policy Bazaar would be profitable by 2024, which means another 2 years from the current time as we speak. And people trust. Policy Bazaar listed at 1474, around, near about, you can say, near about 1500, you can say. And today, as we speak, which is 3rd November 2022, Policy Bazaar is approximately 381. 381. You heard me very right. Policy Bazaar listed at 1474. A super hype was given to Policy Bazaar. Our regulator approved a loss making company. The paid and compromised media highlighted Policy Bazaar. And today, the same Policy Bazaar is lost approximately 70% of the market value. Between 70 to 75%, you can say, on a tentative note, which means if you invested 100 rupees in a Policy Bazaar, I repeat, if you invested 100 rupees in a Policy Bazaar, then you lost, almost 75 rupees. And even after that, this Policy Bazaar is operating in India. IRDAI and any other regulator hasn't took a single action against the company, even though 75% of the investment value of the investors is eroded. And the beautiful thing of the life is the company is 100% loss making company. I have the statistics to prove my point. In 2018, first of all, let me tell you that these all statistics I downloaded from their annual report, which is available on their website, right? But I have some special thing which I am going to be discussing after this, or within this video. And I'm sure that like 2018, so like in 2018, when I said about SoftBank, I'm telling you one more glaring statistics which I am finding in these loss-making startups. Majority of these loss-making startups are audited by Big Fours. It could be Deloitte, it could be PwC, it could be EY, or it could be KPMG. And we all are aware that these Big Fours, KPMG, EY, Deloitte, and PwC, there is hardly any scandal they left with. Almost every month, one or other Big Four names is coming up on the Google, and basically where it's a audit fraud, or it's audit lapses, or it's different kind of frauds that are coming up in the public. The story of, this Policy Bazaar is also not different. In 2018, Policy Bazaar has an income of around 159 crores with a loss of around 10 crores. By loss, I mean PAT, profit after tax, which is known as bottom line in our parlance. 2019, The income is 312 crores, 312 crores, while the loss grew to 214 crores. In 2020, the income is 518 crores, 518 crores, while the losses is 218 crores. In 2021, the income is 621 crores and the losses is 176 crores. In 2022, financial year 2022, the income is 796 crores while the losses is 462 crores, which means from 2018, because I have the data of 2018 onwards on the website, the losses are minus 10 crores, minus 214 crores, minus 218 crores, minus 176 crores, and minus 462 crores. Which means before I move further, I would like to congratulate. I would like to congratulate Policy Bazaar for posting sequential losses on year basis. And also, I would like to congratulate Policy Bazaar of having a share price of 381 as of 3rd November 2022 with a listing price of near about 1474, which means 75%, near about 75% of the investment value of the Policy Bazaar is eroded. So I request Policy Bazaar to please take my compliments in this regards. You please open the annual report of Paytm, which is available on their website. That's an unfortunate fact that 99% of the people do not willing, I would say, to open the annual report because they feel that they are too busy to study the annual report. You will find that the negative retained earnings and 99% people barely, I would say, barely having an idea about the negative retained earnings. You will see that the negative retained earnings on a consolidated basis is to the tune of 15,500 crores. 15,500 crores. And that's a separate thing that the auditor of Paytm, who seems to be a big four, they always reluctant to have something which is called going concern. You know, guys, in Indian accounting standard, or be it IFRS or be it US GAAP, whatever you take, there is a concept called going concern. Since Paytm is an Indian company, so IFRS and US GAAP is out of scope. So let's talk about, the Indian GAAP. In Indian GAAP, there is a concept called INDAS1, which talks about going concern. And you would be very surprised to know that Paytm having 15,500 crores worth of negative retained earnings, and still they are considered, by the way, as a going concern by the auditors. And history is witness that from Enron, WorldCom, and Anderson's and whatnot, a heavy accounting standards took place thanks to the auditors. In case of Policy Bazaar, the auditor is PwC. In 2018, 19, 20, and 21, partner is Amitesh Datta. And 2022, the partner changed to Sugata Mukherjee. The negative retained earnings is approximately 1167 crores. You heard me very right, 1167 crores. And I'm sure that even after year and year basis of losses, which by the way Policy Bazaar is reporting, I'm sure that there isn't a question that whether Policy Bazaar is a going concern or not. Even today, when Big Fours, EY, KPMG, Deloitte, and PwC are engaged in almost all kind of frauds, manipulations, scandals, the audit failures and everything, and they regularly, like we do a haircut, we do a shave, we do the driving regularly they being fined. Like recently EY is fined regarding manipulation of CPA paper. Congratulations, CPA, American Institute of CPA. They even not spared the CPA, and Securities and Exchange Commission fined EY to the tune of $100 million. You heard me very right, $100 million, which is at the current rate is around 830 crores. This is the level of fine which they imposed on EY. And did any media channel, newspaper, I would say regulator or any other body dare to invite EY and ask that 830 crores Indian rupee fine is being imposed on you? So why we shouldn't cancel your license? And now PwC is auditing the Policy Bazaar. I already told you that I hardly trust the annual reports when I see either EY, KPMG, Deloitte, and PwC. And on time to time basis, I challenged them, and they regularly viewing my LinkedIn profile, but they never came up with the challenge. They never reply to my challenge. Guys, when a company is incurring losses on a year on year basis, okay, 1 year loss, 2 year loss is okay. It happens because of macroeconomic conditions, which are many times beyond your control. It happens. But year or year losses, share price in just 1 year, barely 1 year. It's not that the Policy Bazaar listed in 1996 or in early 2000 or in early 2010. Policy Bazaar listed approximately 1 year, few months. Approximately, you can say. And in just 1 year, few months, your share price collapsed 75%. It's not about Policy Bazaar, even Delhi Very had a high of around 708. And I was like, what the hell it is going? Delhi Very is a loss making company. And today, the share price of Delhi Very is 385, which is around 45% of drawdown from the high. But one thing I'm sure that, which I already told you many times, Stripe cutting jobs, Snap cutting jobs, Peloton cutting jobs, and I got a glaring statistics from internet, which is by one of the, I would say, a research firm. This research firm name is Inc. 42. They are maintaining Indian startups layoff tracker, and they are saying that 44 startups laid off around 15,300 jobs by whatever date 2022. And I tend to differ, because this is not 15,000 jobs, this is more than 15,000 jobs, because this is a data of only 44 startups. India having thousands of startups. And as we speak, even there is hardly anyone in India who maintains the track record of all these startups, when they incorporated, who is the director and how many employees they are holding and each and everything. No one do that. If only 44 startups cut around 15,316 jobs, think about the whole startup universe. It would be several thousands of jobs beyond what we are thinking. But at the end, the prediction which I have made about Policy Bazaar when it got listed and the price all of a sudden went up to 1474, the prediction which I made turned true from 1474 to 381. And God forbid, the depression which is coming, you know, the depression which is coming, we might see. I don't want to say something. You know what I mean. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. You knew my personal number +91 9899242978. Let me repeat, +91 9899242978. Thank you guys, and have a great time ahead.